So I messed up, and more ways than one, because I forgot to bring part of my audio, so I can't even use my mic right now. But the other way I messed up is y'all can see that I'm in a sleeper right now. I don't know if y'all seen this channel before, but my truck is a day cab. So the reason I'm not in the day cab right now is because I accidentally messed my truck up in a devastating way. So let me just go ahead and say what I did. I ended up was working on the truck. I ended up taking out oil in order to change out one of the parts. Long story short, I was messing with something else at the same time, so I'm doing two things at the same time. And I ended up trying to check the truck out, checking one of the fixes that pertain to air. So I turned on the truck to try to see how things would work with the airlines. So I forgot that I didn't have oil in the truck, and voila! Most of you, once you hear that, you already know where this is going. But yeah, I ended up seizing the truck from not having oil in the vehicle once it was started. The vehicle didn't just like all of a sudden not start. You know what I'm saying? It did start. It was running for like 30 seconds, but I actually ended up, in order to try to get the air pressure back up, you can press on the gas in order to help that joint go up faster. I did that, and within basically a minute, like from the time that the truck turned on to the truck stopping, yeah, it was over. So yeah, and I knew for a fact that I just knew it. I seized the truck engine when it happened. It was one of those things where I was like, "Holy crap! I just did this." And yeah, so I tried to fix it. Try to put oil back in it or whatever. Do what you could, but it didn't work. So just there's no way to. There's just no way to look at it other than a idiotic situation. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, there's nothing else to say other than that. So thankfully, I ended up calling the company. They had a spare truck that I could use. Now this goes from me being the owner operator. They got to transfer me over into a different section, into somebody else's truck. And it's a 55-45 split. So yeah, with that being said, I get paid basically 55. I get paid 55, they get 45, but I'm still losing obviously 45% of any runs I do. So you can already understand how big of a difference that is. You know what I'm saying? You do $1,000 run, and now when you was getting paid $1,000, you only get 5,500 instead of. So, man, it's really nothing else to say. The truck is at the shop right now. It's at XL Freightliner, so they did come back and give us the estimate. I want to ask y'all, before I give you the estimate, I want to ask y'all, what do you think the estimate actually came out to be? Because most of y'all probably already knows it's a lot. But how much? I would just like to ask that y'all put in a comment, you know what I'm saying? Just spitball it, you know what I'm saying? Give me something before I actually tell you what it is. So in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and say this. Right now, I am checking out the truck, make sure that everything's good with it. And it's different being in a sleeper, man. As far as being from a day cab to being in a sleeper is definitely different. As far as being in this truck, like I have a Freightliner, but this is international. It's not that much different, but the shifting is a little different. That's pretty much all I can say for right now. But ultimately, the truck price to get it repaired, I think it's a rebuild. I don't even know. I just went and looked to the bottom line. But the price was $62,000. And y'all let me know something else. Would you pay $62,000 to get a 2014 truck repaired? What do you think I'm going to do? Just take a wild guess. I'm sure you already know what I'm not. I know you. I'm sure you can tell what I'm not going to do. But yeah, I'm not paying $62,000. That's insane. You might as well buy a new car. You might as well buy a new truck at that point. So that's what we're contemplating doing. Hopefully we can buy a new truck. And if I do, more than likely it's going to be half the price of a freaking repair. The truck is basically a wash. We ended up talking to some, tax advisors. They said that truck probably could be written off at about $26,000. So I don't even think we can sell the truck at that point. If we can just say, hey, we're gonna go ahead and deduct that value from this year, $26,000. I mean, who's gonna pay $26,000 for a broke truck? Nobody, right? So that's where we're at, and it costs about $425 to get it towed to XL. It's gonna cost another $425 to get it towed from XL. We gotta pay XL like good $300. So yeah, it's rough. But can't do anything else but look back at the mistake and try to learn from it. What can I learn? Pour oil back in the truck, you know what I'm saying, before you do any repairs. That's pretty much it. It's a very, I guess at the end of the day, it's a very small mistake that was incredibly large, you know what I'm saying? One simple mistake of forgetting to pour oil back in the truck, and then now you need a new truck. So yeah, at any rate, I'm gonna take this thing out tomorrow and see how the day goes. But I just wanted to give y'all a quick update on what's going on with me and Married to Freight. And oh God, bruh. I mean, at one point I was like, I don't even know if I'm gonna be a owner operator anymore. I still might not be. Like I still got to try to get it. You know what I'm saying? We still got to try to get a loan from the bank. Make sure that we can actually get a truck. So rough. But that's all I got for you right now, man. I'll come up with like something else, like a day in this truck. You know what I'm saying? I'll show off my first day in somebody else's truck, I guess, and go from there. But this has been going on long enough, man. Yeah, thanks for watching if you made it all the way through this, and I'll see y'all in the next video.